settling into a position where your body feels supported and stable, allowing the surface beneath you to carry your weight effortlessly, signaling to your nervous system that there is no need to brace or prepare. Let your eyes close gently or soften your focus, and notice your breathing exactly as it is without trying to change it. Today's session is about regulation, about teaching the body something it may have forgotten. That calm is not a rare event or something you must earn, but a physiological state your nervous system can return to automatically when it understands that no real danger is present. Driving anxiety does not persist because you are incapable of calm. It persists because the body has learned to activate too quickly and deactivate too slowly. The fight or flight response is powerful, but not intelligent. It responds to perceived threat, not actual threat. And once activated, it needs clear signals to turn off. As you listen now, those signals are being delivered gently and repeatedly. Begin by noticing the natural rhythm of your breath, and then allow it to slow just slightly, not forced, not deep, just a little longer on the exhale. The exhale is the nervous system's brake pedal. Each extended exhale tells the vagus nerve that the emergency is over. You may begin to notice warmth, heaviness, or a subtle wave of relaxation moving through the body. This is your parasympathetic system coming online, doing exactly what it is designed to do. Anxiety convinces the body that this system is unavailable while driving, but that is not true. Calm is portable. It does not depend on location. It depends on signals. As your breath continues to settle, bring attention to the muscles in your shoulders. Often one of the first places tension accumulates while driving. Without effort, allow those muscles to soften, even by a small degree. That softening sends immediate feedback to the brain. The body and brain are in constant conversation. When one relaxes, the other follows. Now notice the jaw and the tongue, areas that often tighten without awareness. Let the tongue rest gently in the mouth. The jaw loosens slightly. These small changes matter. They interrupt the cascade of fight or flight and replace it with cues of safety. As this process unfolds, your subconscious begins learning something crucial. Calm can be initiated internally, not waited for externally. You do not need the road to be empty or conditions to be perfect. You need your nervous system to recognize safety signals. These signals include slow breathing, relaxed muscles, and steady awareness. When driving anxiety arises, the body often misinterprets motion, sound, and speed as danger. Today, you are retraining it. Imagine now the nervous system as a sensitive alarm system that has become overly reactive. It goes off when it doesn't need to, but alarm systems can be recalibrated. Every calm breath, every softened muscle is a recalibration. Over time, the threshold for activation increases. It takes more to trigger panic, and it turns off faster when it does activate. This is how regulation becomes automatic. You are not suppressing fear. You are changing the conditions that create it. Now imagine yourself driving, perhaps in a mild situation that would normally create tension. As you picture it, notice that your breath remains slow and steady. Your shoulders remain relaxed. The alarm does not sound because the body recognizes familiarity and control. This mental rehearsal matters because the nervous system learns through imagined experience almost as strongly as real experience. Hypnosis uses this feature to create new reflexes. Each time you imagine driving while calm, your body stores that pattern. Over time, it becomes default. The false alarm loses credibility. Now return attention to the core of your body, the chest and abdomen, where anxiety often concentrates. Place awareness there and notice any sensation present without judging it. Sensations are simply information. They are not instructions. As you breathe out slowly, imagine the sensation being acknowledged rather than resisted. Resistance amplifies alarms. Allowance quiets them. The nervous system does not need sensations to disappear to relax. It needs to know that sensations are safe. As this realization sinks in, you may notice a settling, a sense of grounding, as if your body is remembering its natural baseline. Calm is not numbness. It is clarity without urgency. It is responsiveness without panic. Now imagine that your nervous system begins to associate the act of driving with these sensations of grounded calm. Each time you sit in a car, each time you touch the wheel, your body recalls this state automatically. This association does not require effort. It is formed through repetition and consistency. Today's session is one repetition, and each repetition builds strength. The fight or flight response becomes less dominant because it is no longer needed. Your body learns that driving does not equal danger. It equals movement. The sound of the engine becomes neutral. The sensation of speed becomes informational. The awareness of traffic becomes focused but calm. These shifts happen below conscious awareness, where habits live. Your role is simply to allow them. As regulation deepens, imagine a switch inside you that automatically flips toward calm when anxiety begins. This switch exists already. It may have been overridden by fear, but it was never removed. Hypnosis simply restores access. Over time, you will notice that anxiety dissipates more quickly, sometimes before you fully register it. The body corrects itself. This is true resilience, not the absence of anxiety, but the ability to return to balance rapidly. Allow this idea to integrate. You are training recovery, not perfection. As your breathing continues, your nervous system learns a new expectation. Calm is not something that happens after the drive. Calm can exist during it. Even in challenging conditions, regulation remains possible. The more often this state is experienced, the more familiar it becomes. Familiarity is the enemy of fear. What is familiar cannot be threatening. As the session continues quietly in the background, your subconscious reinforces these patterns, storing them as automatic responses. You may not notice the change immediately. That is normal. Regulation works subtly, beneath awareness, shaping reactions over time. Trust the process. Your nervous system wants to cooperate. It wants efficiency. It wants balance. And it is learning how. As you rest here now, breathing steadily, muscles relaxed, awareness grounded, know that you are teaching your body something invaluable. You are showing it how to turn off a false alarm gently, effectively, and reliably. This ability stays with you. It does not require effort. It becomes part of you. And with each drive, calm becomes easier to access, more natural, more automatic. Your nervous system remembers what it has learned here, and it carries that learning forward, creating safety from the inside out.